Hello, everybody. How we doing? How we doing? My name is Quantic Flux, and today I am excited to check out the full game of SKALD against the Black Priory. Thank you very much to Stratature for sending this game my way. It is a grimdark, Lovecraftian horror, retro-style, party-based RPG. It seems very cool. It seems very D&D-esque. So without further ado, let's get on in and check it out. Choose a visual style. Default is recommended. This can also be customized in settings menu. Okay. Default, sure. Welcome to character creation. Start by picking a difficulty for your playthrough. Difficulty can be changed during play. Okay. Easy mode is a great way for players who are new to this style of role play. Easy's lame, dude. No. Normal mode is the game's intended difficulty. Okay. Hard mode is intended to offer the players a challenge without feeling unfair. So I gotta tell you, normally I'd pick hard, but this is for a video, so I'm gonna go with normal. Next, select a class for your character. Classes define a character's role in the party by adding certain exclusive abilities. Okay. Okay. Arms Master, we got a warrior. No specialized feat tree, huh? All combat-centered feat trees start with extra development points. Okay. Strength. Sure. Battle Magos is a Magos specializing in the destructive spells of the Fire Magic School. Okay. Basic combat-related feats and wear light armor. Okay, that sounds kind of cool. Cleric. All right. May use any armor. Sure. Spellcaster who can develop all the different... Okay. No combat-related feats, huh? Cleric. Yawn. So champion sounds like a paladin. Hierophant sounds like a cleric. Healer. No way. Okay. Buffing. Lame. Ranger. Boo. Yeah. We're going Guild Magos because mages are sick. Select the background for your character. Backgrounds and points in skills influence starting conditions and narrative content. Okay. What is attunement? Magical energy. How many spells can be cast? Sounds very good. Rest in a camp. Sure. Divine. Lame. Let's see. Awareness. Perception is the most important skill in D&D 5e, so that's probably pretty good. Diplomacy is probably pretty helpful. I don't know about kissing horses, though. Criminal. Stealth thievery. Nah. Legionary. Pass. Loot bonus. Naturally good luck. Okay. Gilder, crafting, diplomacy, noble, sailor, savant. Ooh. 10% EXP bonus. Okay. Vagabond. Yeah, we're going savant. Distribute points to your primary attributes and skills. These go a long way towards defining your character mechanically. Okay. We got agility. Influences stealth, thievery, crit chance, initiative, range to hit, dodge. Okay. Vitality, wound, survival, toughness sounds pretty important. Intellect is obviously our most important stat. Presence is awareness, diplomacy, healing, and willpower, also important. Strength, I don't think we care about, like, at all. So what we're going to do is we have 5 points to play with. Boom, boom, boom. 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 Yeah. I think so. I think we're a tanky wizard. Or should we do this? What is that doing for me exactly? Attunement to 20. Seems pretty important. What is this doing for me? 4 extra health, 2 extra wounds, 1 extra toughness. Serious injury. Wounds are much harder to recover, typically requiring bed rest. Okay. Huh. Okay. I think we go like this. Strength and agility, we do not care. We should probably not do it this stupidly because initiative's probably pretty important. But that's fine. Okay, what do we got here? We're good at crafting. We're good at lore. Survival, what do we got? Foraging for food, lame. Awareness is pretty important. Crafting seems cool, but realistically, can we wear armor? Probably not. General knowledge, we're smart. We're savants after all. Why would we need to sneak? We're going to blow everything up. Increase the rate of wound recovery. Kind of vitality regained from healing potions. That sounds important. Diplomacy. Tell you what, boom, boom. We're golden. These are the feats derived from your class. Distribute your development points to them to gain benefits and new abilities. To gain spellcasting abilities, you must purchase ranks in the relevant violet feat tree. More spells can be learned by studying spell tomes that you acquire as you adventure, okay? What we got here? We have 11 ranks to distribute. Wow. Arcane spellcasting, okay. Touched by the reticulum. Increased spell aptitude, increased lore. Spell burn? Huh. So we could deal damage to ourselves to get more spells back, it looks like. Okay. Spell aptitude seems pretty important. That's just +1 lore. Okay, that seems kind of important. Do we have any other feats that we get, or is this the entire 3? Kind of made it sound like we had other trees to choose from, but I'm not sure that's true. Okay, so obviously we want arcane spellcasting. Oops. Okay. We definitely want increased spell aptitude. What do we got now? Air magic, earth magic, fire magic, arcane font. Okay, more attunement. That's a lot of attunement. 5. Increased lore. Okay. Increased attunement again. Crafting. Spell aptitude. Max cascade. Interesting. So we could chain spells together if we get that up. That sounds pretty good. We have 9 points to distribute. Okay. Air magic focus. Sure. Learn 2 new spells. Tier 1 blink. Lesser haste, lesser invisibility. +3 movement. Visible. Seems pretty good. Magic missiles, classic. Okay. Oops. Blurred. Dodge, okay. Steal breath. Fearful, disrupted, and mute. That sounds good for killing spellcasters. Earth magic, okay. AoE attack, stun. Single target. Slowed. Summoning, lame. No, pass. Fire, aura of flame. We've got an AoE, flaming fist. I can't imagine I'd want to do that. It's melee. Fortified strength. +2 strength. This sounds like stuff that melee fighter that other melee magos would do. Illuminated. Blows softly. Okay. So we could see. All right, tell you what. Going 1 level of air. We're going 2 levels of air. What does a 3rd rank get us? Okay, it seems fine. We're gonna go. I like the aura of flame. So we're gonna put 1 point in, assuming we can get 1 spell. I don't know if that's true. I'm just making that up. Slow sounds real good. Stun sounds real good. Put 1 in there just in case. 2 new spells. Okay, we don't need that right away. We grab 1 in you. I don't really care about crafting at the moment. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's fine. And then I think we do one here. Like 2 new air magic spells. Okay, I've messed up. You don't get any spells if you don't get high enough. Fair enough. Okay, I want the magic missile. And blink. Okay. Finalize your character. Listen, I want to go back. I can't go back. Uh-oh. Okay, mistakes were made. Okay. I'm going to mess with this since we're going 10 minutes in and haven't started the game. I'll be right back. Okay, I tried to make it so we matched our portrait, and here's what I came up with. Get on in. Type a name and press continue. Name must be between 3 and 10 characters long. Okay. I don't know how long my name actually is. Quantic flu. That sounds like a deadly virus. Okay. Sure. I do kind of like quantic flu, to be honest. Prologue. On the wide, dark, raging seas of the Outer Isles. Tool-tipped, I love that. A northeasterly archipelago. It serves as a midway point between the Gallian Empire and its colonies. Okay, this is very cool, and in my own time, I would read all this, but we are trying to make an entertaining video, so we're not going to do that. A lone caravel struggles against the winds and waves towards the accursed island of Idra. The moan of creaking timbers, the tang of preserved fish. Your eyes slowly adjust to the darkness of the ship's dimly lit hold. Suddenly, something strikes the hull, and the ship rocks violently. Your heart begins to pound, and a feeling of unease grows in your stomach. Your eyes well rested and ready to go. Get up, mouth dry and head pounding. Rouse yourself from deep meditation. Let's be honest about how I wake up. Get to your feet and become aware of agitated voices shouting up on deck. Something is not right. You should make your way up top and get a bearing on the situation. Let's be on our way. Okay. Wast. Okay. What is this shift? A desk with a maritime navigation map. The map is labeled the Outer Isles, and a course is drawn towards an island named Idra. Yep, we know that. Okay. Cool that we have a highlighted mode. I think I keep accidentally turning this off. Interactables. Mousing over an interactable object will make a yellow outline appear. Left mouse click to interact with the object. Right mouse click to examine it. Okay. Holding down shift will highlight all interactable objects in view. Some objects are hidden and won't be highlighted until they are spotted. Something just struck the ship. Uh-oh. Okay, well, it seems to be telling me that there might be secret stuff. Okay, so I already did that. Get this treasure chest. Dagger, light club. Sure, we'll take it all. I don't think we need that. We're a freaking wizard. To your surprise, you realize that this door has been locked from the outside. It doesn't budge. Perhaps you could slip the lock with a thin blade or use something to smash it. Who's locking us in, dude? If you've not already done so, you must equip a weapon. Press E to manage your equipment. Clicking an item selects and examines it. I probably should have right-clicked that chest just in case it was trapped. Equipped items are moved to the relevant equipment slot. Okay. Sure. What are you trying to tell me? I thought... Okay, double-click and right is to inspect. That is probably what they told me. Okay. Alright, let me out. You use the dagger. You slip the dagger through a gap in the door and lift the bar that was locking you in. The door begins to creak open. As the door swings open, you can now clearly make out cries from the deck above. You should make haste. Okay. I spotted something. See a chest. Okay. Wow, it's a lot of stuff in here. Can I equip any of this stuff? Steel helmet. I can. Okay, cool. This looks red, so probably can't. Yep, can't equip it. Fair enough. Short bow. Short sword. Is there a way to equip the... Or sorry, not equip, but compare these that I'm not seeing? Does double-clicking this... Ah, crap. I was seeing if there was like a quick slot. Okay, that's my bad. Wasted a potion. Who needs... Okay. Secret. Right here? What is that? Oh, it just highlights anything. Okay. You stop dead as you narrowly avoid stepping in a rust-red puddle. The stench of blood fills your nostrils, and as you look around in the dim light of the hold, you realize someone or something fought for their life here. The same moment the thought hits you, a hiss sounds from the shadows. Rats? Absolutely rats. You squint towards the shadows as a hunched, feral-looking form slowly slinks forwards. How'd you get on my boat, dude? Tiny, disgustingly human-like hands, yellow fangs, and grotesquely dexterous pink tail leave no doubt of this creature's rodent nature. Though as it emerges from the shadows, it becomes abundantly clear that what may have started life as a common ship rat has now grown into something that has no right to exist. Second hiss sounds behind you, and the abominations lunge at you. I got bad news for you, my friends. You're about to get destroyed. In combat, characters act in order of initiative. You can view the initiative order by using the initiative widget on the left side of the screen. Okay? Mousing over the widget makes it pop out. Note that mousing over a name will make that character's outline flash in the battlefield. It's very helpful. Thank you. The widget on the lower right represents the character's action points. The yellow pip represents movement points. The violet pip represents attacks. I will say I don't like this type of tutorial. I'm probably going to forget everything I'm reading as soon as I'm done reading it. But, okay, yellow, movement, sure. Green, action. Did I make that up? Violet, sure. Attacks, okay, whatever. Please stop explaining this to me. You move a number of tiles and each guy, blah, 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 whatever. But spending attacks moves, you won't be able to attack the turn. Okay, sure. Oh my goodness. Performing an attack will clear out all remaining movement points. In other words, attacking will end the character's turn. Sure. Tactical overlay, whatever. Please let me... I don't like reading like this. This is not a good tutorial for my dumb brain. Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, draw steel, sure. All right, we got rats. So I have to move before I do anything or else my turn ends. This I know to be true. Rabbit rat. Got it. Okay, can I see what I can do? Oh, it's letting me choose where to deploy. Okay, I'm going to deploy here, which is probably stupid. But they're freaking rats, dude. Magic missile or blink. Let's myrtleize someone. That didn't do as much as I was hoping. Can I myrtleize again? I should probably hide. Okay. Okay, good. So let's move here. Where do I see how much mana I have? And also, should I be wasting this much in one fight is my question. Holy crap. Immune to panic. Fair enough. Are you immune to getting blasted? Oh my god. Wow, we do a lot of damage without magic. Gained 87 EXP. Nice. Rodent tail, hunting arrow. Sure. Yeah, we took a little damage. Would like it to always highlight. Oops. Always highlight. Sure. Okay. Seems fine. Okay, you're not highlighting in here though. Potatoes. I love potatoes. You have contracted a disease from your fight with the rats. Okay, so I should have blasted them and run away. You may see what conditions are affecting you by opening the character sheet. Click your portrait or press C to do so. Not all conditions are negative. Cured by magic or rest. Sure. Potion. Lantern. Some containers are hidden. Okay. Lantern. Is this up? I don't want to go up yet. I spotted something. Good job. Probably your awareness at work. Potion of cure disease. All right. I probably need to use that if I had to guess. That's not the right one. This. All right, we're good. We're feeling fine. Let's see what that said. Merge onto the ship's lower deck. As your eyes adjust to the darkness, you become aware of a hulking figure standing in the shadows. Quantic, here at last, growls a rough voice. Who's there? Show yourself. Freeze and listen carefully. Lunge at the figure. Attack. Who's there? Show yourself. It's Roland. Where the tides have you been? Why are you skulking around? Below decks, planning our landing. Why? Mind your own effing business. What's going on? Wow. Why are you skulking around? Well, we know, because there's freaking giant rats everywhere. Below decks, planning our landing. Why? The island is in sight, but the damn guilders refuse to land. They want to turn back. We turn back, we lose our shot at the girl. Did they say why? I don't know who the girl is, but let's ask why. Only superstitious bilge. They claim they saw something in the water. Either way, our boys are about to show them some very real steel. All right, I'm guessing Kraken. I'm calling it right now. If we can't land, we lose our shot at the girl. I knew I'd forget charting a gilder ship. Okay, well, let's find out about the girl. And no one gets paid. Listen here, I know our boys better than most. We've hired them to go to Idra and kill. If we don't pay them, things will go bad quickly. But the sailors are bloody terrified. They claim something is hunting us. Okay. Wait here, or it sounds like this one will make him come with me. Wait, there are a few sailors up ahead, rattles a pair of rabbits. Okay, we're not here to make friends. If that's what you're suggesting, is there a way past them? There are 2 doors ahead. Take the left, and we should be able to sneak past without any trouble. Anything else I should know? Let's just get off this bloody boat. Okay, motioning for you to take the lead. Roland falls in behind you. From above, agitated shouts can be heard. New character. You add a new character to your party. Press Q, or the character portraits just swap to the party leader. Currently, there's attributes you use for test outside combat, such as for awareness or stealth. Sure. A lot of reading. Yep. Okay. Got it. You leveled up. Okay. You got a lot of feats to distribute. Looks like you got no spells. You have abilities. Okay, so you seem to be some type of melee fighter. Yep, you're an arms master. Got it. Melee accuracy, ranged accuracy, precise strike. Cooldown 2 turns, full round, enemies, melee attack. It looks like it doesn't cost any mana or anything. Plus 4 accuracy. Okay. Increased athletics, increased toughness, second wind. Okay. Sounds like it works exactly in the same way as D&D. We're going to do one of each to see what the next level is. Increased toughness. Charger. Character's charging. This bonus is added on top. Charge, what do I charge? Not sure. Not today. Wow. That seems really good. What do we got? Bow accuracy, who cares? Axe. Club. Shield training. Sounds useful. What are you using? Okay. Let's save and exit real quick. What do you use, my friend? You're using a giant 2-handed sword? Alright. We'll lean into that. That's fine. Blade accuracy? Sure. Heavy weapon accuracy. Now, does this count as both a blade and a heavy weapon? Heavy blade. Probably, I would think. Heavy weapon damage, heavy weapon accuracy. Thrust and parry. Defending. Sounds... Oops, that sounds useful. Are you better at stealth than me? No. So, no point in switching you to the leader. Okay, let's get... Oh, it tells us what the next ones are. More damage, more accuracy, cleave. Okay. Bleeding, sure. AoE. Crit bonus, okay. Case an ally, sure. I don't care about any of this. I think that we should lean into blades and get thrust and parry. Looks like we can't get to the next level yet. Precise strike. Okay. I don't understand why we can't get level 5. Got it. That makes it easy to understand. Okay, so we're mostly blades, but also heavy. Spotted something? Okay. Perkin? I don't don't know what that is. We're going to switch back to you. I don't know why we did that. Thieves' tools, sure, sure. Very important to have. Okay, stop. Turn that on, thank you. See a grindstone? Does that sharpen our friend's weapons, or what's up with that? Barrel, okay. He looted that already. Crafting. Crafting screen, create new items, double click ingredients, sure, sure, sure. Vegetable soup. Known recipes, finding books in the world, sure, sure, sure. Okay. Yep. Salted fish and potatoes. We don't know any recipes. Okay, so we can make a recipe. Or we could not do anything, because why would we? We don't need it at the moment. What did I just do? Oh, I went back downstairs. Got it. Notice scrawled in crude letters. Knock. Or sorry, kook. I cannot stand another meal of salted fish. There is a limit to how long a man can live on salt. That is not how you spell limit, by the way. Potatoes and Perklin. Take head. I think this is supposed to be take heed. I think this person can't spell, to be honest. Take heed, probably, or get a dagger in the eye, you cheap bastard. Okay, fair enough. Said to go left. Press the hide button to go into stealth mode. The action buttons also map to numerical buttons. Good to know. On stealth mode, stealth indicator, yeah. Well, stealth indicator, yeah, okay, cool. Moving lit areas, yeah, okay. Sure. Stealth skill, got it. Armor makes it harder to stay hidden. Okay, green is good. Okay, green is good. Where's hide? Okay. Okay, we snuck by them. We didn't have to murder anyone. Oops. Okay, the sailors stare at you wide-eyed and terrified. Dead emperors, it's coming for us. It whispers to me. Okay, maybe it's not a kraken. Maybe it's a Lovecraftian ore. One of them draws a weapon with shaking hands. Diplomacy verse 10. Calm yourself, you're guild sailors. Dice roll test. Diplomacy 3 plus 2d6. Difficulty 10. Must roll a 7 or above. I got bad news. That's not super likely. We have basically a 50-50 shot of this happening, right? Ooh, we did it. Okay, we didn't have to murder anyone. Men stop dead in their tracks, seemingly shocked back from the momentary lapse of sanity by your words. Air blinks toward you in a moment of indecision and then stumbles up to the main deck and the tumult that seems to be taking place there. Okay. You're welcome for not slaughtering you. Okay. Shoddy wooden chest. Already has 5 thieves' tools. You know who's probably good at this? This guy. Okay. Masterwork short sword. Surely that's better than what we've got. Is there... Yeah, okay, it does compare. Good. Let's equip you. We equip shields as wizards? We can. Okay, good. Use tools. Sure. Is this armor better than what you have? No, it's worse. Okay. Lavender's garb. Sure. You could probably use a ranged weapon, right? In fact, you know what? We're going to take this off of you and give it to this gentleman. Okay. That all looks fine and good. Got a bunch of stuff we don't need. Press T to equip it while exploring. Okay. Does that help me? Not rest anywhere in this area. Must look for a suitable campsite. Is this up or down? I don't want to go up or down yet. Okay. Force this open, my dude. You got this? Bunch of potions. Cool, cool, cool. See a dead guy, I think. Surgeon's journal. Brandy. Okay. Bed? No. Not allowed to rest. Picked up my lantern. Unless that's a new one. Stop. I think that's another bed. Box, sure. Fine dagger. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Hello. You recognize the corpse of one of the crewmates, a young man of barely 16 years old called Sullum. That's sad. Youth has been mauled to death by what you assume are the grotesquely altered rats you encountered just minutes ago. The corpse is still warm. Bummer, dude. Sorry I couldn't get here sooner. What is this? Okay, that's the console, apparently. What do we got? I wanted to read this journal. Journal that was kept by the ship surgeon on the Zephyr. Written on the day of the departure from the mainland. Left Adler's helm today with a full complement of passengers, mercenaries by the looks of it, paid well. The ship was dispatched by Guild before we could fully restock medical supplies. Hopefully we won't need them. Then again, our passengers make me uneasy. Written 5 days ago. Brawl in mess, had to set nose. Men seem on edge, can't say I blame them. Have been sleeping poorly and dreams are unsound. Definitely sounds eldritch horror-y. Egan came to me today with a bite wound that he sustained whilst working in the hold. Didn't see creature, and I would say it was a rat's bite if it weren't for the size and some aspect of the dentition that I find hard to explain properly. Was visited by Navigator Aslam. He asked for white fern, a sedative. Claimed he had trouble sleeping. Suspected he was not fully forthcoming, and when pushed, he mumbled something about the stars being odd. Not sure what he meant, and he left before I could push him further. Men are about to break. We cannot maintain our course for Idra. Captain advised me today to make ready the surgery and to expect casualties. I suspect he intends to inform our passengers that he refuses to land on the island. This is my last trail. Wow, trails off. Okay. Yikes. All right, definitely eldritch horror-y things going on. I'm not the captain, am I? Great. Salt. Okay, we can make salted fish. Oops. Sorry. You're not anything. Okay, fair enough. All right, let's make salted fish. How do I would like to combine these. Oh, okay. You need potatoes for salted fish? Oh, yeah. Salted fish. Got it. Okay. Sure. We made salted fish. I don't know what that does for me, to be honest. Do I have a hunger meter, maybe? Or is it just healing? Not sure. Either way, let's switch back. Let's go upstairs. You emerge onto the deck and see two groups of men facing each other with weapons drawn. The ship shakes violently in the grip of a storm as lightning tears across the sky. Amidst the din of the storm and their frantic arguments, you bellow for the attention of the assembled crewmen and mercenaries. Both the ship's captain and the leader of the mercenaries you hired, a coarse thug of a man named Gustavo, turn their attention to you. They look ready to use the unsheathed weapons in their hands at the slightest provocation. Okay. Thug of a man. We should probably address him then. Mercenary leader Gustavo flicks his dark eyes to you, but keeps his blade fixed on the desperate captain. There's a reason he's known as Fireblood to his men. You'll get your money, but let me handle this. Enough of the theatrics. A cruel smile twitches into life on Gustavo's wind-weathered face. There's only one rich noble girl, but we can always find more sailors. The captain bristles at these words. Captain, why have we not dropped anchor? Something dire stalks these shores. We cannot approach without risking the ire of that horror. A jittery mutter of agreement rises from the sailors, causing Gustavo's eyes to darken even further. What horror? What have you seen? Captain, take us closer or there'll be consequences. What horror? Naught but glimpses. My men have seen the shadow of something deep in the water. Stalking versus nothing natural. Oh, stalking us. Nothing natural moves like that. You renege our deal based on a glimpse? Foolish superstition, take us in now. Gustavo, do as you wish. Okay, wow. All these are wild, aggressive. There's desperation in the captain's voice. We are seasoned sailors. We do not balk at shadows. You need to be alive to rescue this girl you speak of. This guy seems to be making a lot of sense. We're out of time. Sail us in or argue the point with Gustavo. You speak sense. Perhaps it'd better to turn around. I don't want to turn around. I guess I'll threaten him and hope that he doesn't start a fight. Gustavo turns his steely gaze from you to the captain. Let me spell this out for you, sea dog. We contracted to rescue the girl, but if you don't get us to the shore, we'll gut you for free. The mercenaries you hired all shift their weight in anticipation of making good on that promise. Captain, he's right. Do what we're hired to do. Or Gustavo convince the man. Okay, let's try and convince the captain. Something changes in the captain's expression. He stands tall. Will not order my ship and my men to certain doom. We shall not get any closer to the coast while I have command. Well, I don't want to attack this guy. I believe you, but my contract with these men does not mention your survival. I'm going to try and convince him. I'm not good at diplomacy, or not especially good at least. Okay. Big bucks, no whammies. Okay. We did it. Success. Okay. I couldn't tell at first. I feel like there should be like a flashing or something. A few of the ship's crew lower their weapons. The captain's eyes flip between you and Gustavo's murderous grin. He sheathes his blade and speaks softly, his voice barely audible over the snapping sails. So be it. May the deep have mercy. Sorry, dude. It was a kraken. Let's freaking go, dude. Suddenly, huge monstrous tentacles burst from the water around the ship. Okay, well, this isn't on me. We didn't even move forward at all. For a split second before the terror sets in, you wonder what Gustavo must be thinking as the monstrosities loom over him. After reaching their full height, the tentacles curve inwards and smash into the ship. Some pierce straight through the deck, others snap the mast like they were matchsticks. You stand frozen in place. Okay, well, let's blast it with magic missile. I'm noticing we have no magic. Oh, jeez. Through a haze of splintered wood and panic screams, you notice Roland. He throws himself out of the way of a tentacle, but begins to fall overboard as the ship lurches once more. But we've got to save Roland, dude. You dash towards the ship's fractured rail, dodging holes in the deck and wounded men, beseeching you for help. Roland hangs by one arm from the side of the ship. Try to grab him. You lunge for Roland's arm, but he loses his grip, and your fingers close only around thin air. You missed him by an inch. Whoops. He falls wordlessly downward. Sorry, Roland. Watch as he's swallowed by the raging sea. Well, can you give me back my equipment, please? The ship is listing fatally, and you see the great tentacles high above you, poised for the coup de grace. Abandoned ship. As you jump, you hear terrible rending of wood giving into flesh. The impact of the water winds you. The waves pummel you down. The currents beseech you to go deeper, ever deeper. Peaceful blackness. Sink. Okay. Not a good start to our adventure, I'd say. 2 weeks earlier. Okay. Hit me with a 2 weeks earlier, huh? A guardsman dressed in the livery of ivory of the noble house Baron. The guard scowls somewhat at you. Armsmaster Lyra awaits you at the main entrance. You best talk to her if you're not already done so. Okay. Anything cool here? No? Okay. Oh, we can go further. Okay, fair enough. Oh, we can go real far? I don't have a lantern, it would seem. I'm going to bash my head against these walls. Okay. Probably shouldn't be exploring. Hello. Oh, I'm stuck. Hello. Guardsman dressed in the livery of the house, whatever. You're saying the same thing. Okay, fair enough. Your master, Kato, isn't seeing anybody? Could you be here? Don't tell me you have an audience. Hick. Hello. Are you Lyra? An aging armored man in the livery of House Baron stands and scowls at you. Eyes like coal peer out from a craggy face, fringed of top and bottom with wild white hair. Hello. Return his challenging stare or walk on by. I mean, you're kind of being antagonistic towards me, so I'm going to challenge you. So, young sellsword, come looking for scrap, have you? Oh, the older man crosses his massive arms, steps forward, and leans towards you. Though his voice is full of gravel, there's now a glint in his eyes, as though the old coals have begun to warm up. Gideon, you old fool. Stand aside, old man. I have business with your lord. I'm going to call him an old fool. A single bark of laughter emanates from the dense beard as he embraces you in a crushing bear hug. We're buddies. Gideon may be older and grayer, but from the force of his hug, you don't reckon you'd have any more chance of beating him now than you did as a 12-year-old. Go easy, old boar. Good to see some things haven't changed. Gideon steps back and allows you to breathe again before grabbing you by the shoulders. We heard of your father's passing. Truly, he sits with the golden dead now. Tell me, how did he die? glorious battle at my side, drunk and reeking of his own piss. Wow. Let's not dwell on old wounds. Do you know why I'm here? Master Kato will chew your ear plenty when you see him. Lyra, the new master at arms, awaits you by the main entrance. She'll escort you, and don't ask her not to. You think I had a temper. Joke fails to hide the note of anxiety in the grizzled house guard's voice. I shall look for this Lyra, or what are you hiding from me, you old boar? There's no way we're passing this. Like, I think we literally can't, right? We'd have to roll a 12. Okay, big bucks, no whammies. Yeah, we failed. Oh my god, we got close, though. I won't betray my master's confidence by saying more. Best you see him yourself. The man offers a smile, but it fails to iron out the concern creases around his eyes. Very well, I'll go look for the master at arms. If you want to explore for old time's sake, take this lantern. Lord Baron will wait, and we don't want you getting lost in the hedge maze again. The man laughs heartily and hands you a small brass lantern. Whatever may come to pass, it did this old warrior a barrel of good to see you again, boy. The old man slaps you on the shoulder in parting, almost knocking you off balance. He then seems to remember something as he leans in conspiratorially. My damn knees are acting up again. Can't hardly sleep on account of the aches. Let me tell you, I'd take an arrow in the leg any day. If you're going, nice reference. If you're going over to the kitchen later for a bit of grub, a bottle of brandy from the wine cellar would make me a happy man. Gideon shifts as if to emphasize his stiff knees. But first, don't keep Lyra waiting any longer. Talk to her first, and I'll be here for later. Okay. Well, now I want to explore. Woof. Hello. Can I pet you? You pet the dog. 10 out of 10 would play again. Okay, you're saying the same thing. Okay. Do I have fuel for my lantern? Am I wasting this? I like that we bash our heads against things. Oops. Okay, you look like Lyra probably. I'm going to talk to this guy, though. Hello. A woman stands before the main entrance to the villa. Her posture speaks of a graceful, coiled power, that of a dueling ace. No doubt she is the new master at arms for House Baron. As you approach, she offers a quick, neat bow, just low enough to be respectful. Greetings, Quantic. Master Kato welcomes you back to the House Baron. The master is eager to meet with you and is ready at your leisure. However, if you wish to refresh yourself first, he suggests you visit the kitchen for some food and then perhaps walk the grounds and gardens. Okay. Why have I been summoned? That is for the master himself to answer, and he will soon enough. For now, though, please get some food and look around. I'm sure old Gideon would be happy to see you if you've not talked to him. Okay, very well. Excellent. Though I'm sure you still know your way around the grounds, the kitchen is building to the east, and the garden and hedge maze to the west. Come back and check with me once you've stretched your legs. Why, I wish I could ask why he wanted me to go through the maze, because it's crazy. Find the kitchen in the eastern courtyard, blah, 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 sure. Lantern, sure. Okay. I guess we'll go eat some food. Not the correct way. Probably right here. You enter the kitchen and a pair of scullions offer a hurried bow. It's all so much quieter, emptier, and gloomier than you remember. Of course, old Magda is no longer where she used to be, sitting by the oven, kind, red-faced, and tending a shank of lamb. Reminisce. You remember the matronly woman as she sat humming to herself, pouring fat over roasting meat. Child, come here, will you? Magda was always a beacon of kindness in a childhood where such qualities were few and far between. Sounds like we had it rough. Except also that we're rich. Magda clasped you gently with her tubby hand. Rude. You don't need to call her tubby. Have you eaten yet? Before you can answer, she produces a small bundle of treats from her apron and hands it to you. As son to the master at arms for the great house Baron, you do not go wanting. Materially, at least. Okay. So our dad is a jerk, from the sounds like it, and we had a bad relationship with him. Magda looks at you with kind eyes as you pick at the bundle. He's here again, down in the cellar. He's not so good, my child. Sleeping now, but it would be best if you got him to bed before his men see him like this again. Not in your stomach is as real now as it was when you were 12. I'll go get him. Okay, Andy's a drunk. Don't worry, he won't make a fuss. He just needs time. You know, Quantic, deep wounds take a long while to heal. Okay, probably sad about our mom dying. The old woman turns back to her meat and resumed her meandering humming. The sound of a man clearing his throat snaps you back out of your reminiscing. May I help you, your lord? My lord. Geez, I can't read today. The man in chef's outfit offers in a hoarse voice. Okay. Hello. I like this writing style, by the way. The chef offers a short bow and a tired but sincere smile. I am Chef Armand, and my humble kitchen is at your disposal, my lord. Sadly, I was told of your arrival only minutes ago, and my oven must be fired up again. You must be famished. Indeed, I am. My suggestion is thusly. While I stroke the fire, you run down in the pantry and fetch some cured ham and cheddar cheese. I will then teach you how to cook my renowned melted cheese sandwich, and you shall never want for an evening meal for as long as you live. Okay, that sounds nice. A little grilled cheese. Splendid. The pantry is west of the wine cellar, and the cheese is kept in the northernmost room. West of the wine cellar, okay. Return when you have the cured ham and cheddar, and I shall provide bread and instructions. Now venture forth into the underworld, okay. Gideon asked me to fetch him a bottle of brandy. The old wretch is too cowardly to come himself, so he sends you instead. Brandy will be the end of him, I say. Then again, who am I to deny the old fool his few pleasures? Find a crate of fine Goramian brandy in the northeast corner of the wine cellar. Okay. Wanders back and forth, tending the fire and keeping his kitchen tidy is the gait of a man who has been on his feet for far too many hours. Fair enough. Where's the cellar again? I don't know. Probably over here. Trapdoor. Okay, the cellar. Empty bottles litter the floor of this room. You chuckle to yourself as you imagine the kitchen staff and their wine tasting sessions. No doubt much revelry has taken place here. Then a cool gust of air from the passage to the north. The wine cellar lies that way, and you can almost hear faint sobbing. Ghosts, no doubt. Are you serious? Okay, didn't we already have a lantern? I've already immediately forgotten where everything was that he told me, if I'm being honest. Okay, ham, sure. I mean, I guess we're more equipped to fight ghosts than a martial character would be, right? We've got magic. You're gripped by a long-hidden memory upon entering this part of the cellar. You sealed it away, but in so doing, preserve its strength, and now it demands freedom. That's, like, really good writing, actually. You can still recall smelling him before you can make out his writhing shape in the dim light of the cellar. Mistress Valeria, open the door. Your father doesn't even notice you in the throes of his intoxicated ramblings. How could they take her? Her chains were locked from the inside. Where is she? Try to shake some sense into him. Father jolts upright, the bloodshot whites of his eyes glaring out of the darkness. We found her, wandering the forest outside of the estate. Mistress Valeria. Help him stand. Haltingly and leaning heavily on you. We're 12 at this point? This is traumatizing. Your father manages to stand. She was never the same. Whatever happened broke her. It was the girl, you know? The seed was planted in Valeria that night. But how could you know? You were but a babe yourself. You helped lead the now sobbing man out of the cellar. Stop it, Father. Lord Cato trusted me, and I failed him. But Valeria is the one to pay the price. Mind broken and that spawn of a child. Yikes. Heavy topic. Father's voice seized with fury. Enough. Don't talk back to me, you bastard. What do you know about honor? As much as your harlot's mother. Wow. Rude. Father steps away from you unsteadily, tears streaming down his contorted face. Okay. I don't want to run away from him. I don't want to strike him either. I guess we'll say shut up, but he's probably going to hit us, which is not great. Draw a ragged breath and snap out of the memory. Your knuckles white. You're alone in the damp cellar and don't particularly feel like dwelling there. Yeah, this is a bummer childhood, my friend. Oh, I thought that was a path. That's a pillar. Okay, what do we got here? Brandy, okay. Gideon, you're welcome. All right. Cheese. Hell yeah, brother. A lot of cheddar, you know what I'm saying? Whack, whack. Okay, we got the brandy, we got the cheddar, we got the ham. I think we got everything we needed. I also don't think we have great awareness, so we're probably missing stuff. Hello, sir. Could you make me a sandwich? I have the ham and cheese. Perfect. First of all, here's some bread. Now the cauldron is quite empty and just warm enough for you to use. Remember, you need both the bread, ham, and cheese to make the perfect sandwich. Now go and give it a try and bring me the result. I shall see if you have it in you. I'm great at crafting. Assuming this is crafting. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, I wasn't listening. Where do I do this? Cauldron, okay. Cheese sandwich. Okay. This is the same type of crafting, so I'm good. Okay. All is well in the world. Sure. Present the sandwich for inspection. The crust of the bread, the softness of the cheese, the savoriness of the ham. Perfection. You shall indeed never go hungry again in the night. Thanks, dude. Should I eat this sandwich? I don't know what eating does for me yet. Oops. don't know why I keep thinking tab is my inventory. It's not, to be clear. Yeah, we got a couple lanterns. What does eating do for me? I don't know, to be honest. Hello. Okay. All right, let's go through the maze real quick, I think. You stand before the gate to the hedge maze. It stirs old feelings of both dread and elation. Sounds and smells of the estate grounds, as they were long ago, call to you from distant memory. You feel you could easily plunge yourself into the depths. Let yourself go and remember. Which daydream is it this time? Are you valiantly defending me from rebels again? Embla throws a pine cone at you, snapping you from your reverie. She's 10 years old and you're a year her senior. Let's play hide and seek in the maze. I'll hide. Okay, now I understand. We were sent by the guy that we're about to talk to go find his daughter, who we know. You faintly hear someone yell her name from the distance. You better run, Star Child. Only my mother ever calls me that, Embla says, frowning. Where did you hear it from? Before you can reply, she flings another pine cone at you and darts off into the maze. Give chase. You hear a man's voice yell Embla's name again, much closer now. Either way, she's lost to you in the winding passage of the hedge maze. Your memory tugs at you, urging you on to the center of the maze. Okay. I think the trick that I know about mazes is you always go left and you hug left until you can't hug left anymore. I'm pretty sure that's true. And also, I don't go in mazes, so I don't know if that's true. We did it. The anecdotal thing I just said worked perfectly, so maybe it's accurate. Who knows? You stand at the center of the maze. It feels much less impressive than you remember. The ornamental pond was once an ocean. The rock at its heart, a wind-swept island. You found me, daydreamer. Remember the tone of her voice, and you can almost see the impish 10-year-old girl waiting through the pond. Why do you always come here? I like the water. It's so calm. Embla shoots you a mischievous look. You notice the faintest tang of ozone. She makes a slow-motion hop through the water, her fingers trailing the pond's surface. Where water and skin meet, strange colors bleed and spread across the surface. Embla, you get in trouble. Stop it. Embla moves her fingers across the water's surface like a painter's brush. Colors spill across the pond, and for a sleeping moment, you fancy that you can see cloud-topped mountains, or was it the ramparts of an impossibly large city reaching towards the heavens? Silence is shattered by a shout, along with the beguiling images. Mistress Embla, the master requests you in the house immediately. That's my father. Something's wrong. It's mother. She's ill again. Think I cause it. With what I can do. It poisons her mind. How long until your mother isn't mother? Or until father isn't lord? Or your father isn't master at arms? How long will any of it last? Boy. This 10-year-old child is asking tough questions, and I don't want to break her heart. I mean, I believe this one, but I don't want to say that to a child. I don't know. No one does. You ever feel like everything is a lie? Like there's a veil that covers everything, but in some parts it's thin enough to see through? Embla starts as your father steps breathingly into the enclosed garden. He's red-faced from exertion and anger. Young lady, you can't run off like this. The whole estate is looking for you. Your mother is ill and needs you. Now. Okay, our father hates this child, if I remember from the last memory. Shoots you a stern glance. I'll deal with you later. Embla says nothing as your father grabs her by the arm and hauls her past you, back to the house. She doesn't meet your eyes as you pass. Finding yourself back at the present, a chill has crept into your bones. You best move on. Okay? I gotta say, I don't like our character's dad. Hello? I'm quite lost. Okay. Well, I'm not. So, third. Alright, I guess that's probably all we should do in the maze. We should probably get to the story. Probably should have gone back the way I came from. Is there anything cool in here, though? I mean, I can't help it. I want to explore. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. Gideon, we did it. You can have your brandy, and I'll talk to whoever and get our mission. Have your medicine. Ah, that's some fine foraging, young whelp. Before you can get a word in, Gideon snatches the bottle, uncorks it, and drinks deeply. The old man, eyes closed in relief, lets out a deep sigh. May your sleep be dreamless, he speaks as if to himself. May your sleep be dreamless. Smiles sadly. An old soldier's greeting. Something one mercenary would say to another as a prayer to not dwell on painful memories, the kind that comes with the work. Your father and I, halts momentarily and looks at you. Your father and I would always part with these words. Now I've held you long enough. Be on your way. Okay. Alright, dude. You got a sad life. Alright, Lyra, I'm done. Let's go see Kato. Very well, if it pleases you, the master is in his office, just ahead. And note, once you meet with the master, things may move quickly and you may not have another chance to walk the rounds. I think I did everything I needed to. I suppose you do, but I'll escort you nonetheless. A flicker of a smile plays across her face and she beckons for you to lead the way. Okay. Hi, Lyra. Precise strike, thrust, and parry, second wind. Level 9, huh? Level 2? Holy. +2 vitality, +4 attunement. For the first time in your life, you are overcome with a sense of purpose. The path ahead will undoubtedly be difficult, but you're certain is the one you are supposed to take. Alright. Thanks for letting me know. I would like to learn some spells. I'm more interested in these. Take one of these. Okay. Slowed. And it's an AoE. -2 movement. Seems pretty helpful. Okay. That seems much more helpful. I'm going to choose these two because I don't want to summon anything. The opulence is faded. The shadow's longer. Clearly much has changed since the last time you were here. We're almost at the end of the video, so I'm going to skip this. But be clear, I really like the writing, and I would be reading this on my own. Flanking the doorway are 2 marble statues. The craftsmanship is stunning, but the sights of 2 women depicted fills you with sadness. Okay. I really would like to know what that meant. Imagine one of them is the mother of the girl we're going to try and find shortly. Kato Baron sits tall in a tasteful but modest reception room. He looks less imposing than you remember, and with few more crow's feet. Nonetheless, he's lost none of his composure or air of casual authority. You take a seat across a formidable desk from him. The study, like the rest of the villa, is half lit, giving a morose cast to its opulence. The older man's face creases into a tired but genuine smile, which momentarily lifts some of the room's oppressive mood. It's a mercy to see you again. Your own man and in your prime, Kato says, before a frown consumes his smile. It's just a shame our reunion is overshadowed by the fates of those we love. But perhaps together we can yet improve our collective circumstances. So you know my father is dead. Leans forward, hands clasped beneath his chin. I shan't deny it. I was saddened to hear of his passing. Despite everything, I remember him fondly. You drove him to drink and mercenary work. Okay. A little sad. I'm going to be accusatory, though. He leans back and his eyes go distant. He failed in his duties. For an arms master, there is no greater shame than a lapse of vigilance. He drove himself into exile. Kira shifts slightly behind Kato. If he failed, then it was never possible to succeed. It did seem like what happened wasn't his fault, based on her magic powers. That may be so, but it is done. I regret his loyalty could not be rewarded. Sometimes the tapestry's weave is not so easy to discern. Kato's face is still mild, yet you sense his tone hardening. I mean... Okay. Fine, I'm sure we both moved on. Caught off guard for a moment before letting out a deep breath. Then the years have bestowed you with wisdom. I am glad, for it has forsaken the house of Baron. Why have you called me here? Embla is missing. Called it. Kato's voice quivers momentarily, betraying his stoic features. Now I beg of you, Quantic, help me find my daughter. Help her return home. What's happened to her? She left without notice a week ago. From the scant clues we had, we believe she boarded a ship bound for one of the outer isles, Idra. She went on of her own free will. At the time, I thought little of it. Kato begins to glower. Since then, however, there have been reports. Grave ones. Reports? No one, and no word has left Idra in days. Rumor has it even the Imperial augurs are in the dark. I know not how this touches the fate of my daughter, but she must be returned to me one way or another. Any idea where she left? Something has been building in her for years, an aptitude of sorts, but I suspect you already knew. In any case, it's grown much stronger lately and drives her in ways I cannot understand. I suspect she is looking for answers. Okay, but why Idra? Why indeed? There is little on the island save the port of Horan. If Idra was her destination, she may have landed there. Okay, Horan. Yes, an old imperial port and home of a few hundred whalers, traders, and the occasional smuggler. I can only speculate as to what drew her there, but it's our only lead. How can I help her? Hire mercenaries, travel to Idra, and begin your search in the port of Horan. Oh, and don't get murdered by a kraken. From there, I trust you to do what needs to be done. Spare no cost, just bring back my daughter. Mercenaries? Yes, if nothing else, the port will be dangerous enough. That is why I have summoned a Roland Greyeye to me, a crude but effective sellsword. That I've made good use of before. He shall accompany you on this task. Okay, Roland Greyeye? The man is a grizzled veteran. He may have slowed with age, but his experience and reliability more than make up for it. He's also much respected by similar men, and so will be instrumental in hiring a reliable crew. I'll take it into consideration. Kato shows you his upturned palms, beseeching. I know this thing I ask of you is fraught with danger, but this is your chance at improving your fortune, materially and in honor. What say you? Okay, I'm gonna do it for Embla's sake. She seemed nice. Kato smiles softly, visibly relieved, and for a moment he looks like the man you remember. Have you any final questions or matters to discuss? Time is, as I'm sure you appreciate, of the essence. Let's just get on with it. Stands with poorly concealed effort. In Quantic, you stand and meet his gaze. Return her to me. There's no other outcome of this affair. Okay. You have my word. Chapter 1. All right. We're not dead. We're on the shore. That's where we're going to call it. I think the game's great so far. The writing's very good. The combat's interesting. The characters seem pretty cool. And, I mean, it's pretty dark, as it said on the tin. Yeah, I recommend checking it out yourself. I don't think that there is... One second, please. I don't think that there's a demo out currently. There is not. But yeah, I'll put a link to it to wishlist it in the description below if you are interested in checking it out. And right now it is a reasonable price of $14.99. It has some DLC, I suppose. Mostly it's the soundtrack. It looks like there's a reinforcement pack that gives you some extra stuff. But yeah, it seems pretty reasonably priced. And it seems worth it to me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, I would appreciate it greatly if you left a comment and or a like. Let me know what you think. If you played this before, let me know what classes you played, because I'm interested in the other ones, to be honest. And yeah, if you want to see more from me, my name's Quantic Flux. I play games every single day. I release a few videos, and by a few, I mean a couple. And yeah, you just watch the Check It Out series where I check out a new, usually indie, usually roguelike game, though I do switch it up on occasion, as you saw today. And if that sounds like something you'd like to see more of, then I'd be happy to have you subscribed. Thank you very much for watching. I truly appreciate your time, and I hope I see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.